Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Francesca and I am a 7 Cups of Consciousness practitioner and a shamanic sound healer and so many other fabulous things. And my channel is all about love, dating, relationships. It's my passion, my mastery, my jam. I love looking at all the different layers that go into relationship and breaking them down, the complex challenges into bite-sized layers with tips, techniques, my perspective from my little energetic perch. So today I wanted to talk about how to cultivate more self-love. And this is a challenge that probably every person on this planet either has dealt with or is dealing with. And a lot of people talk about self-love, oh, just get more self-love, but they don't necessarily give you specifics or steps how to. So today I'm going to give you 2 very specific steps to use to help cultivate more self-love. And just like with everything, it is a practice. And it might feel a little awkward in the beginning, but the more you do it, the easier it gets, it becomes natural, and eventually the self-critic goes away, you're full up with self-love, and you won't need these steps anymore because you'll be in a completely different space. And I want to give the example of the idea of practice. So I was very sporty in grade school, high school, and then played some sports after post-college. And I took up tennis this past May. And it had been, a minute since I had held a racket or played tennis or racquetball. And so I was like, holding the racket again. And then my serve was completely off. So I went to Google some things on the YouTube. I was like, I got to get my serve. And I watched, different pros that will go step by step, right? Holding like this, do this, blah. And so the next time I was on the court, I think, okay, I position myself like this, step 1, step 2, step 3. And it was slow in the beginning, but I could see progress and I would still have to think. But now I don't have to think so much. I don't have to think about steps 1, 2, and 3. I might just need to focus on maybe step 4 or step 5. And so in the same way, this is how your practice of self-love will go. Like I said, beginning, you may have to think a lot. And I don't want to say think a lot, but it's a different approach. But in my experience for myself and in working with others, it is super effective and potent. So enough of the razzle dazzle background. First step, think of a quality that you love about yourself. Maybe it's your kindness, your compassion, your intelligence. Maybe there's this joy that you feel into, this purity. Maybe it's your humor, your integrity, your courage, your strength, whatever that quality is. And just start with one. Just think about that quality. Take a deep breath in. And just imagine, just using your breath intent and imagination, pulling yourself deep into like a river of light. And you're just standing under a waterfall of light. And in this waterfall of light, just feel into that quality, that humor, that courage, the strength, the kindness, the compassion, just whatever that quality is. And just feel it, just wash down over you. And think about all those moments where you enjoy that quality, where you have that master of that quality. And just really think, I love my compassion. I love my kindness. I love my fill in the blank with your quality. And then second part of that, feel into the gratitude for that quality that you have mastery over, that you feel so deeply, that is so important to you. Easy enough, right? So think about that one quality, deep breath in, pulling yourself in, really feel into it. And you can even, if you feel more comfortable saying like, I am compassion, I am joy, I am courageous, or I am courage, or I am strength. And then just be in gratitude for that quality. So that's a practice to do every day. You can do it in the morning, in the evening, 3 times a day, whatever feels appropriate, but just get really centered and just you can set a timer for 30 seconds or a minute. Just feel into that quality. And over time, it's going to build and build and build. And it's going to amplify. And it's going to be quite empowering and beautiful. And there's another step I'm going to share. So oftentimes with challenges around self-love, there's a really strong self-critic. So explore the idea that 80% of the self-critic doesn't belong to you. It's maybe something you heard a parent say, a sibling say, a friend say, someone at school. And at some point, it's like, it was like glue or gum and it got stuck. So now, maybe when you're trying on clothes, you hear, or something along those lines. So it may not be yours. And there's a really easy protocol that I do with clients to help clear those thoughts, sensations that aren't theirs. If you're not sure if it's yours or not, you can still do this piece. And if you have a self-critic, a negative thought come in, have awareness, right? Oh, that was negative. There's no judgment. It's just an awareness, like, oh, or you can even say that was discordant. And you can then think, oh, cancel, cancel, cancel. That's one thing you can do. Or you could say, cancel, correct. And then make a positive statement. So just going back to, oh, I am fat or whatever, that's a very common one that a lot of women struggle with. Just like, cancel, correct. I'm beautiful. Cancel, correct. I'm strong. Cancel, correct. I'm kind. Cancel, correct. I'm compassionate. And so you're, every time that little self-critic thought comes up, it's awareness. Don't judge it. Just be like, oh, because the reason for those discordant energies is to bring our awareness to something. It's like somebody like tapping you awake. Has that ever happened to you? You know, where you're like saying, all nice and asleep and get the little shake. That's really all it's doing. Those thoughts are just to bring your attention, like, oh, okay, there's something discordant here. Well, now that I'm aware of it, well, now I can shift it. It really is that simple. It doesn't have to be complicated or strenuous. It's just bringing more awareness to the light that you are. So I hope these 2 steps are helpful to you and your journey. And I'd be happy to hear how they worked for you in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. And until next time, more love vibes to come. Ciao.